Hello, this is your local internet friend named Toki, and this is gonna end up being my last video of the year. Full transparency, I am currently filming this while I am trying to put together the video for this week as I am filming. So yes, I finished editing a video, decided to take a break for the weekend, and during that break decided that I wanted to go ahead, I needed to do this type of video, this like end of the year video now, so I don't have to deal with it later. And I have created more time for me to work on a very personal secret project. And that is all I can say about that. We're moving on. So as I would usually do for end of the year videos, here are a few things that I have learned this year. The first thing on the list that I've written was neurodivergence, mainly my own form of neurodivergence, and how it could literally just be undiagnosed autism. Which, if I think about all of the things that I've specifically heard from other people's personal experiences when it comes to being late diagnosed or undiagnosed, that makes more sense. And aside from that, how to accommodate for myself when it comes to stuff like that. Mainly, how do I still do the things that I want to do while also not stressing myself out, because the way that my brain logically thinks about doing it did not originally put me and like realistic me into the equation, which actually transitions really well into the second one. As a person that classifies themselves as an artistic person, rest is part of my artistic process. And without keeping that in mind, I burned myself out several times before. This also means I can't really have too much of a scheduled thing, but I do try to do things as much as I possibly can without overburdening myself. The third thing is, surprisingly, how to actually feel feelings and not intellectualize them. One of the things I've had to experience this year was essentially feeling my feelings, which also meant feeling a lot of the anxiety that would usually be ruminating in my head. And I'm telling you right now, that was not pleasant. It was tiring. It still is. Fourth thing on the list was, a lot of things were difficult for me and are still difficult for me simply because I am neurodivergent. Which literally goes back to me having to find ways to accommodate for myself. And the last one on the list is that you have to feel your feelings before you can write about them. Again, for the longest time, when it came to me writing about my feelings, I wrote them from an intellectual standpoint, from a logical standpoint. And while writing from an intellectual standpoint when it comes to art, it doesn't initially make the art bad, but if you're trying to express yourself through said art, it makes it very difficult to do so. Because in that case, you're only expressing it from a logical, you're only expressing things from a logical standpoint, from an intellectual standpoint. You're not talking about the actual feelings that come up, which is something else that I probably did in my videos before this. And with all of that, this year has been a year. And hopefully I'll be able to bring all of those lessons with me into the next year and into this secret passion project that I'm working on. Once again, understandably so, I am bringing it up. You would probably want to know more. I can't tell you more because it's secret for a reason. So, with all that being said, I've been Toki, your local internet friend, and Toki completely forgotten the freaking stereotypical YouTuber outro. So this is essentially me, your local internet friend, aka Toki, wishing you a happy rest of the year, and hopefully I get to see you next year. Cause I have no idea what I still have no idea what I'm doing. Signing out.